For. We love pasta, we love noodles, but we don't love a lot of the empty calories and the carbohydrates that come with it. So we are excited to be able to bring you the Miracle Noodle. Now you're not new to Miracle Noodle, but you're new to the noodle cups. We go to these in the grocery store and we kind of grab them, and a lot of us avoid looking what's on the back of them because we don't really want to know all the bad stuff. But we know the kids love them, the teens love them, you love them, easy night, easy lunch, and now Miracle Noodle is going to do it for you. So you can pick up the 6-pack, of the pesto. So this is a 6-pack of the pesto noodles. It is that individual cup, or you can get the marinara, or we have a combo for you that you can do 3 of each. So these are quick, convenient, and low calorie and low carb. I don't know how they do it.
Does it get any better? No. And great tasting, of course. So we know, especially as the cold weather settles in, you get that craving for the comfort food. You want something warm and cozy. So you open a cup of Miracle Noodles. Yes. You are getting the feeling of pasta, but this is a plant-based pasta. It has 60 calories. It has 4 net carbs, and it has fiber to help keep you full. So I want you to try the marinara. This is my
first time, you
guys.
And
by the way, the cute little fork comes with it.
The fork comes with it?
The fork comes with it. You know why? When you're running out the door and you bring lunch for work and you forget the fork, it's annoying.
Okay, do you know how hard it is for me to pack lunches that are easy to grab and go, that I'm not having to, like, you know, mix or take leftovers or anything? Okay, so what do? I just add hot water?
No, you are going to give it a stir right now. So I'll walk you through exactly what we're going to do as we make it, but I want you to taste it, because let's talk about the noodle, right? The minute you say plant-based noodle, you might think, well, is it really going to taste the same? It is hot. I'm sorry. Give it a little bit of a blow. So what Miracle Noodle is a plant-based noodle that is 97% water and 3% fiber. So it has the mouthfeel of pasta without any of the carbohydrates. So that is what the base of Miracle Noodle is.
Oh, stop it.
Now
it tastes like al dente noodles.
Perfect.
As soon as I bit into it.
So that's Miracle Noodle, but what we've done is now we've added some goodness. And when I mean goodness, the ingredient list of this is so amazingly clean. In there you're getting tomatoes, you're getting a little extra virgin olive oil because it's a marinara sauce, right? You're getting onions, salt, garlic, basil, black pepper, oregano, and lemon juice. Simple. Simple. Not one chemical.
Things I can read, things I can actually pronounce, and things I'm proud to put in my body that otherwise I would have to make myself, which I can't do.
That entire cup, which is going to fill you up because of the fiber, 60 calories.
That's incredible.
So we are keto friendly, we are gluten free, and this marinara is vegan. There was nothing in that that is going to upset any of your healthy eating goals.
Already getting updates. If you want the marinara, there's 110 of you. 110 that can just buy it as a one-time purchase. You're getting all 6 individual. Think about $40 and getting 6 meals for $40. That doesn't even happen.
I know, right?
Right, you can't even do that. You can add your favorite fish, your favorite meat, your favorite chicken, anything that you want, or just eat it right out of the cup as it is. You could add your favorite vegetables if you want. But free shipping and handling, auto ship is available if you want to pick it up. So that's the marinara, and then we also have the pesto. I love pesto. It's one of my favorite sauces. But pesto comes usually a little heavy, and when you put it on tortellinis and other things,
it gets very heavy very fast.
I've put it, okay, so here's what I recently made a pesto pasta dish, and I put it in the fridge overnight, and then I realized how much oil was sitting all at the bottom.
Oh, yes.
Plus, the actual pasta is so heavy. I feel like this wouldn't leave that heavy rock in my stomach after eating it at all.
But you still satisfy that craving. All right, we're gonna back up and make one in just a minute, but because you're so excited about pesto, I'm gonna get this out and let it cool.
It's a different noodle.
It's a different noodle. This is the fettuccine.
Oh, can you guys see this? I love variety. Can
yes.
Is there, how many left are in the combo pack, Kyle, where you can get 3 of the pesto and 3 of the marinara? So it's like having angel hair and then having those flat fettuccine noodles.
You can see the pesto right there. And yes, it has olive oil in it because it's pesto.
Oh my gosh,
it's supposed to. Okay, so let that cool for just a minute. I'll put this out and let it cool.
Sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. This is what happens when I get excited, because I actually we've never seen this. This is launching for the very first time, and these are already very popular. They could sell out in this entire presentation.
Absolutely.
Stephanie.
By the way, this is the only place you can find these on retail.
Really?
Yes, we work exclusively with Miracle Noodle to bring you different things. So, okay, while you go ahead and work on cooling that pesto, I want to show everybody how easy it is. You can smell the pesto, smells phenomenal. The point of this is grab and go, to keep you out of the fast food, to make a good healthy choice when you are on the go. So when you get your Miracle Noodle cup, looks like this, you're gonna peel it back and you're gonna see 2 bags inside. One of them is the actual Miracle Noodle. It's got just a little bit of liquid in the bottom because that's how we keep them from drying out. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna give it a little squeeze. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. So obviously a little easier to make these when you're near a sink. You're gonna need a microwave. You'll probably have a sink. So that makes that easy. Then I just go ahead, dump those in the bottom of the cup. Then my other pouch is the sauce. In this case, it's the marinara. In your case, it will be the pesto. Everything is already in this pouch.
So no mixing.
Nothing.
I don't have to add
I don't have to add
extra.
anything.
That's great.
In fact, we know how hard it is to get out the door in the morning. So what did we do? We actually included the fork as well. Isn't that the most fun? So if you were somewhere, and it happens all the time, right? Where, you know, maybe you're out at the office or maybe your office doesn't stock culinary and then all of a sudden you're like, what am I gonna stir this with?
The airport,
all of the above.
Hotel rooms, at the school lunch. I've got to already give everybody an update. While you're making that marinara in the brand new Miracle Noodle, if you want to buy it as just a one-time purchase of 6, we have 75 left, and that is it for $13.32. That is going to sell out in just a couple moments. So you've mixed it all together.
Mix it together. I pop it in the microwave. This one goes for about a minute. This is a pretty high-powered microwave. Anywhere between a minute and 90 seconds. It's going to depend on the microwave. You know how that goes. And that's it. So tell me about the pesto. Tell me what you're thinking.
It's better than the one I made a couple days ago. That's so not fair. I worked really hard on that.
Don't work so hard in the new year. But again, the ingredient list, I love sharing this with you. Look how basic it is. Basil, extra virgin olive oil.
We need help. We need
glasses. The spices. I know we're going to hold it way back here. The lemon juice, the salt, the Parmesan.
The flavor, the ease of trying to eat a little bit better. Listen, we are not, nobody's asking, well, I hope nobody's asking you to cut everything out, but when you make a few changes, when you make some choices for your body without having to sacrifice and limit the flavor, you are gonna see that there is a difference. You are gonna look forward to eating a little healthier. This could be your on-the-go lunch. Maybe you're traveling, maybe you're doing conventions, maybe you're stuck places and you're like, I don't wanna go through the drive-thru, or I don't wanna have to eat, you know, maybe that pre-packaged food that has tons and tons of chemicals in it or that isn't good for you. If you love pasta, this is gonna be your new best friend. If you want the pesto, you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual, and everything is already in there. You don't even, I thought you were gonna, oh, I stuck to the table. I thought you were gonna need water, but you don't even need water.
No.
Everything is contained. You just need to be able to heat it up in a microwave. If I wanted to put this on the stovetop, let's say I'm home and I wanted to add some veggies or I wanted to add protein, you could do that.
And you don't even have to put it on the stovetop because you could still cook it in the microwave and put it on the plate.
Perfect.
So I took your pesto and I added some chicken.
Perfect,
yeah,
that's
I mean,
lean.
You know that grilled cut, ready to go chicken? It's not my favorite chicken, but when I'm in a hurry, it's better than going to the drive-thru. So if you want to add the protein, add some chicken to the pesto, add some shrimp to the pesto, add extra vegetables to the marinara.
My producer is rattling off final quantities so fast in my ear, I can't
even understand.
Okay, Kyle, can we break this down? Because there's only 472 left. Help me out. All right, single marinara. So you buy it once, you get 6 cups. There are 60 of you that can do that, one-time purchase. If you want 6 of the pesto, one-time purchase, 90 left. That is all that we can send out to you. And then if you want the combination of 3 of each, there are 160 of you that can buy it as a one-time purchase. The rest of you can get auto ship. If you want auto ship, what does auto ship mean? That is not forcing you to make a future purchase. If you fall in love with this, and I have a hunch and a suspicion that you will, the ease of it, the convenience, the taste, and the fact that you're getting rid of all of those heavy, starchy carbs that you traditionally love with pasta, we lock in the price for you. So we can't raise the price in your future orders. Now, you tell us when you want a future delivery. If you don't want a future delivery, there is no purchase you have to make and there's no fee or anything. You can cancel at any time. But only today is it gonna be $39.95 for the new year. And it's January 1st. And I think a lot of us right now, between, you know, all the comfort foods, because we are just now in January. The snow is coming, the cold, the bitter, the ice. What happens when the kids come home from school or you come home or you're like on a lunch break and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so cold, I just want something hot and soothing and comforting. You might grab the heavy things that are filled with a lot of ingredients you can't even pronounce. Look at the ease of this. You don't need anything but a microwave, or if you wanted to put it on the stovetop, you could. $13.32. So as we open up the Miracle Noodles, what is a Miracle Noodle?
A Miracle Noodle is a plant-based noodle. And why is it a miracle? Because 97% water, 3% fiber, and it's a miracle because it has the texture of pasta without the carbs. It takes on the flavor of whatever you're putting on it. So Valerie loves her pesto. This noodle takes on the flavor of the pesto, and you will never miss those carbohydrates. Because think about it, pasta's just a vehicle for flavor. We don't eat pasta because we like the flavor. We like pasta because of the feeling it gives us and the mouthfeel and how it fills up our stomachs. This is going to do the same thing without the carbs. You're going to take out the pouch. You're going to drain the little water that's in it. This is it. No big deal. I can do this on the sink at work. Honestly, if you're really resourceful, you can do it into a garbage can. You know, it's not a lot of liquid. It's not going to matter. You're going to dump that right into the cup. This all comes ready to go. In this case, I'm going to take my pesto sauce. Now, if you look in there, what do you see on top? You see olive oil.
Olive oil and
you
pesto.
want olive oil. This is pesto. We don't want it to be something weird and chemically and full of preservatives. This is the real deal. When you read these ingredient lists, they are 100% natural, real ingredients.
Dead over here with this. I can't even. My
The two
mind.
of us are a mess with reading. I love it.
I have never been so impressed, honestly, with something that I feel like for many, many years, I was like, I can't do carbs. I can't do the pasta. You know, it's like, I'm sitting there, my husband, he can eat all the things that he wants. And I'm like,
I know, it's not fair, is it?
It's not about a can't, it's about making a choice that you can still feel like you're getting all of that satisfaction, all of that satiation, because it is, it's so weird. I don't even know how to explain it. It is a noodle, but it's not. It's a noodle, but it's not. I love that this one's like the fettuccine flat noodle in the pesto. We are about to sell out of these. You have 2 minutes to sell out on this. We have hundreds of you placing your order. It is a race to the finish line. We give you 30 days to taste it all. If you want to finish them all and you don't love it, you can call us. You can send back whatever you've got. We'll give you your money back. You just need a microwave. This one's doing it about a minute. Imagine not having to slave over the stovetop or mix all the ingredients. If you are somebody you're just trying to make healthier choices and you love pasta, you're an Italian and you love, listen, I'm not saying you're not gonna have your full normal pasta
but
nights.
what if you crave it every day and you know that, well, I probably should not be doing this every day. You can do this every day. It is keto friendly. It is so clean in terms of ingredients and the flavors. The flavors are there. I mean, nothing against your cooking, but I love the fact that you said that pesto is better than the one you worked hard on.
This is all, okay, more updates. I'm trying to eat. Anybody not knows I'm trying to eat? Here's the other thing. I don't have my phone with me. Normally I walk around with my phone. I'm gonna miss out on getting this. I hope you're picking this up. We have 40 of you that can get the single ship on the pesto. 40. That is with everybody in the phone lines. If you want to snag it, we're giving you 6 individual cups. You do nothing but heat it up. Everything is included, including the fork. Marinara single ship. Do we have a couple left? 30 left. And then we have the combo pack. Remember, if you want to lock this in on auto ship, that means when you fall in love with the taste, the flavor, the ease, the convenience, the on-the-go portability, whether it's the backpack, whether it's your overnight, whether it's in the car, you know, whatever you do for a living, we all have those 5-minute lunches that happen. Sometimes you can't sit down and like sit at a restaurant. Sometimes it's like in between emails, in between pickup and drop off and all the things. And this is going to, I'm telling you, these are going to blow your mind. They're so delicious.
And here's what I love. Maybe you're getting home late every night and you make those bad choices right before dinner. You know, a 60-calorie cup of this is such a better choice than everything in the pantry being shoved into your face or driving through with the kids. You know what? This is such a, you're right about the pesto, by the way. The aroma it comes out of the microwave. You can smell the lemon and the basil.
When you're on the go, eat it in the cup, right? Convenience, easy to go. When you're not on the go, plate it. Give yourself that fine dining experience, knowing that you're doing something better for you, especially if you love the pasta. Add the shrimp, add the chicken, add the salmon.
Add the protein.
Add the veggies if you want. If you want to really kind of give it more of that fullness. But if you are just grabbing to go, all right, oh goodness. Auto ship is now gone in the combo. So that is completely spoken for. Every single one of these is gonna sell out in this presentation and Stephanie's gonna have to go home. I mean, I love that you're plating it. We have a few left in the pesto, single ship. We have a few left in the marinara. Honestly, the fact that you're getting both, or you have both different styles of noodles, I really do love that. Because there's something different about the way it feels in your mouth.
They're very different. The spaghetti versus the fettuccine.
Sorry, I poured some marinara sauce. I apologize. You can't take me anywhere. You're not gonna put me in the kitchen ever again.
That means it's worth eating, right?
Okay, here's what's happening. We're gonna count backwards every single